1. Okay, that got into recording. Whoopsies. Anyways, what's up, folks? It's that time of week for, as we all know, another episode of Playpod. So, I had some stories lined up this week. Mostly a revenge porn site that I thought was weird. Some Trump stuff. The shooting that happened in Florida. Which I actually want to touch upon that one a little bit. This episode's gonna be weird in the fact that, I really think this is going to be more of a personal one because I finally get to my mom is trans, and I don't know. I think it went good, but I could be completely wrong here. No, I didn't. It went weird, very weird, very what the fuck. So, but Florida, man, 17 people, and apparently the FBI knew about it, but did nothing about it. Which, if that's really the truth, then holy shit, that is kind of a fuck up. I was on the FBI's end, and you know what irks me is that the kid got the AR legally, right? The kid sat there, got the AR-15 legally, and then people sat there and said, "Oh, we don't need tighter gun laws." Really? Because then how did he get an AR-15 then? I think it was an AR-15. The point is, he got it legally through the system. And that doesn't show that there's a loophole right there. There's a prop. I don't know what will anymore. And what's even scarier is, I was talking to my coworker about this the other night, and he brought up a good point. It's been almost 20 years since fucking Columbine. 20. I think this year was 19th year of it, but think about it. In the almost 20 years of Columbine, nothing has changed. Nothing. And when you realize that, you're just damn. I mean, you would have thought after Sandy Hook there would have been some change. But no. It's just, I don't know. And this might sound fucked up, but it gets to a point now where it's is anything gonna change? Or is it gonna be the same thing where school shooting happens, people debate, president sends out griefs and condolences, see Facebook debates for a while, eventually time passes. I'm sorry, but I am filming this at 5:30 in the morning. And it's just, people move on, and the next thing you know, another shooting happens. Enough's enough. And you people say, "Oh, back in our day when you could have guns in your car and all that, they wouldn't school shooting." But you know what? Will that really change anything at that point? Will it? Will anything change? I don't want to say no, but I'm at that point where I'm I don't think anything will ever change anymore. I think it's just so far up it's just so, done with. I think it's just so, what's what I'm looking for here. I mean, and I hate to say this, I really do, but, it's my keys, sir. But in a lot of ways, I feel like it's become the norm now, you know? And that's sad to say. That is really sad to say that it's become the norm, but it has. It's become the fucking norm. And why? Why? Ever since, I don't say since Trump's been off, because obviously it was before, because Sandy Hook was before Trump and all that, but if you notice in the last, I don't want to say 10 years, but ever since 2000, God, 12, 13, I want to say, we saw racism, and we saw this world do a complete 180, and when Trump in office, it's kind of like that, where, granted, it's hard to say this as I'm playing Naruto and kicking the shit out of a girl right now. Gotta really pick my better matches sometimes, but actually, I'm not going to say anything, but it kind of reminds me of that Blood on the Dance Floor song. You know, it's a sick-sad world, and it's like, it really is. It really has become a sick-sad world, because, like, nothing's changing. Nothing's gonna sit there and change at this point. But you know what, I'm gonna stop there. I've said my piece. My heart does go out to the people, and to the family members who lost people. You know, I said all that can be said. Like, so, although I do want to talk about, and to kind of make this, not end this on a review, I finally finished Kingdom Hearts. First one. That game gets a 6 out of 10, and Birth by Sleep I gave a 7, now it's up to an 8, because I actually realized how good Birth by Sleep was after playing the first one. Kingdom Hearts 1 is not bad, but towards the end of the game you see its flaws, and the AI is stupid. Donald's a dick. The AI is just... Put it like this. The final boss fight's ridiculously long, and just like, why is it so many phases? The lock-on system is definitely not broken, but there are so many times where I'll be into fights, and I'll lock onto an item instead, and it's like, what the fuck? Why is this happening? Or lock onto like a pole or something that you can hit to get like stuff to drop, and it's like, why is this a thing? You know? So, but one of the 4 things I have: lock on camera being stupid. The combat when it wants to work does, but there were times you'd be facing so many enemies at once, and then in such a crowded corner that if you go try to attack, you would just deflect shit because like everyone's trying to attack at the same time. The AI marking points 4 down, and the ending of that game gets cranked up, I feel. What I mean by that is, like, I was playing a normal mode, and the difficulty spike just jumped, and bosses. This is one thing that shows. Bosses did not have a set pattern, I noticed. Where fucking, like, and if you can hear the purring in the background, that's my cat. He decided to come close to me all of a sudden. Like. But bosses were so random, you know? Like, I mean, they had movesets, but like, there wasn't like, oh, he would do this, this, and this. No, it was like, oh, maybe he'll do this move. Like, Ansem had this weird rush attack that there are some fights, because it took me a couple tries to beat him. There are some fights where that's all he did was that rush attack. That's all he did. And there's other fights I had where he never did it. It's like, what the fuck? Make up your mind, you doing this shit or not? So, is it a bad game? No. Does the nostalgia there? Yes. Is it fun to play? Yes, it is. But now that I've played Birth by Sleep and I'm older, I see its flaws, and it is a 6 out of 10. I still would recommend it. But that's what I'm going to end this week's episode. As always, peace and love. Don't be an asshole. Peace.